Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to Mass Effect 3, where we're going to continue scanning and avoiding those gosh darn Reapers. I think this is a Turian place. Large Shiro, methane regeneration for True Haas planet. However, some terraforming corporation target for development. Since Serate has already given rise to some cyanobacteria in the liquid water that can be found near its poles, there is some evidence that the planet has been fluctuating between methane-heavy and oxygen-heavy atmospheres for several million years. Each cycle depended on the nutrients in the ocean that led to bacterial growth or crashes. Interesting. Star charts catalog several scientific stations studying Serate, but all appear to have been destroyed by the Reapers. Let's see. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the Volus stuff. Alta Kiriel. Planet largely frozen, yet it features native dextro amino acid-based life in its lower latitudes. These species evolved to withstand periodic freezing and compensate for the cold with spectacular population explosions during the long, mild summers. Hardy, independent-minded Turians colonized the planet. The Quarians briefly considered contesting them, but were daunted by the virulence of the planet's infectious life during the growing season, not to mention the colonists who had ties to warlords elsewhere in the Strike Abyssal. Ooh. Crap. Alta Kiriel's citizens were wiped out by the Reaper's bombardment, despite the planet having a reasonably high population, which would usually make it a candidate for harvesting. Allied intelligence suggests that the colonists kept anti-space defense weaponry in population centers, so the Reapers limited their risk by destroying the threat and moving on. I hope there's still some people. So far, nothing's getting mad at me. What is this one? Garen. Wow. It's the innermost planet of the Thal system, which is less than 2.56 million kilometers from its K-class parent star. Tidally locked planet, blah blah blah. Largely unexploited by commercial interests, as the heat of the star tends to ward off all but well-funded collection ships like the so-called Inferno class that mine Ezo near energetic stars. Garen does not appear to have Ezo, and its other elements are not worth the setup cost. Nothing? I mean, I feel like since the Reapers aren't freaking out, there's probably nothing to be worried about, but... Oh. Oh. Tyrix, one of the largest... Oh, wow. Vorcha Labor Team. Tyrix, one of the largest objects in Thal's asteroid belt, is a metallic asteroid with an iron-nickel core under a rocky olivine mantle. It is possibly a remnant protoplanet, prevented from forming into anything bigger by gravitational disturbances from Xeroxon. How did I get a Vorcha thing? Were there Vorcha just hanging out on the planet? Okay. Oh, I got 100% of the assets. Yay! Let's see. Where am I gonna pop out at? Okay, perfect. Come on, little ship. 50% assets total. Ooh, some interesting looking planets. Lihrat. The hydrogen-helium gas giant Lihrat was the site of a brief and decisive battle between Vorcha and Reaper forces. It was impolitically characterized on the news vids as a millennia-old death machines versus a gang of teenagers. A reference to the Vorcha's brief lifespans and experience. In reality, many of the ships were commanded by other species to avoid this shortcoming, but the insult still sticks. The defenders outnumbered the Reapers, but their force was compromised of light ships suitable to a militia, since never before had it been in anyone's best interest to allow Vorcha to build a dreadnought. Superior Reaper firepower soon wiped out the Vorcha fleet, and the fuel infrastructure around Lihrat was pulverized. Rumors abound that the Reapers did not lose a single ship. Maybe I found what was left of the Vorcha. Holy, there's a ton of planets everywhere. What are the Vorcha doing around here? Oh, is this the Vorcha system? They're like right next to the Volus. Within a generation of the Vorcha's first contact with space-faring species, rebel mining interests attempted to exploit it only to find their trading partners violently overthrown on a regular basis. The Vorcha's own culture disenfranchised them in Neskral's case, and as their legal claims to the planet was inevitably backed up by violence as a show of dominance, this nuance was lost on the mining corporations who hired mercenaries to guard their operations with lethal force and never surrendered it to Vorcha claimants. The Reaper sent a small force to destroy Neskral's orbital stations and surface facilities. There's no indication there's any survivors. The Vorcha don't have much to offer, I don't think. A System Alliance official once summarized his tour of the Vorcha homeworld as follows. This is the Vorcha homeworld. You can make your own Heshtok in 2 steps. Take hell, then head Vorcha. The planet is highly volcanically active, leading to periodic releases of toxic gases into the air and water supplies, as well as other extreme situations that give rise to the Vorcha's legendary adaptability. Overcrowding, the extermination of most of their ecology led to a planet covered in weeds and hardy vermin. Vorcha. The Vorcha do not have a recognizable single government that will allow them membership in any galactic league. Alliances between bloodlines are tenuous at best, and the Vorcha's short, violent lives ensure that there are few lasting institutions. The Reaper invasion encountered little formal military resistance, but the harvesting process is slow, I'm sure. Destroying neighboring cities fails to intimidate Vorcha, who become submissive only if physically dominated in person. Cutting off their water supply simply makes them adapt their bodies to get moisture from food. Allied intelligence hypothesized that Reaper forces are not harvesting yet, instead seeking to immobilize Heshtok's population and prevent them from joining the fight for the galaxy at large. Holy crap! 6 to 9.3 billion? Capital, Hatash, disputed.
I found something.
Yay! Ah, Reapers. Let's see. This being the capital world and all, I should find something. Or the home world, anyway. Like a clock. Whoop. Don't mind any probes being shot into the air. Void Devil's Fighter Wing. Interesting. Okay. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay. 50%. Oh, man. Ashtaka. It was swept past during the Reaper invasion, and once its Helium-3 collection equipment was destroyed, it was largely ignored. Vulture ships that survived the attack on Heshtok and Lehrat can be found discharging their drive cores here before making spy sorties or retreating further into space. Interesting. I kind of want to scan that one. Whoop. Oh, yep. Okay. Okay. Ah. Cool. Recovered a bunch of fuel. Wait. Okay. Good. I got it? Okay. 100% assets. Awesome. I'm a completionist. Excellent. We're doing very well. I thought I started out. Oh no, the mass relays at Zecha. Erla Rest. Hopefully the books are here. It sounds like more Volus stuff. Name the shining sea in an old Volus language. Bovis Tor is so named for its boiling surface, rich in glowing hot alumina, flecked with dark ridges of carbon. Ooh, that is actually a very interesting looking planet. Its thick atmosphere, nitrogen and oxygen, is no indicator of life since the temperatures are simply too high. Okay, we'll scan over there. Talisfa. Fia. Talisfia is a planet capable of supporting life if that life happens to breathe ammonia. Discovered by Asari explorers, the planet was used as a bargaining chip by the Citadel Council, who quickly drafted a colonization agreement with its wealthy client race, the Volus. The Council would fund the Volus colonization effort, and in return for massive trade benefits with uncharacteristic enthusiasm, an enormous Volus influx ensued, and the Council reaped the economic benefits for a dozen years before the colonization bubble burst. Crap. The Reapers found Talisfia easy prey. The independent planet had a defense fleet only sufficient to handle small-scale actions. Its high population and industrial base, once a deterrent to war with other Terminus system worlds, has only served to attract a larger number of Reapers than usual. Crap. It might be on there. Doz Atab. An ice giant has a Doz Atab. Skywarden has a bluish tinge from its hydrogen methane atmosphere. That's actually very pretty to look at. I actually like in Mass Effect 2, they the planet, the clouds moved. If you watched, you could see like the storm systems moving. Its axial tilt causes its seasons to vary wildly in temperature. Okay. So I'm gonna bet that it's
Signal confirmed.
ah! Quickly! Quickly, quickly, quickly. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's kind of a cool looking planet though. They breathe ammonia. I was never exactly sure what their deal was. I knew that they weren't dextro proteins or whatever like the Quarians and the Turians. I found the obelisk! Whoa! Am I in the Shrike or something? What? Shh, shh, shh. Quiet, Reapers. Oh, I've only found 50. Okay, good. Hopefully the book is somewhere around here. I finished everything else. What was over here? Okay, nothing is over here. So maybe I should kind of just wander around for a second and see if I can't hear. Aha! What is it? Shh, shh, shh. Ah! Ah!
Reapers eluded.
I'm so glad they can't chase me out of a system. Oh, I was in the Shrike Abyssal. Okay. Cool. I was like, why aren't I finding this book? That was the first mission-y thing I got, I think. Holy crap. Reaper alertness is high. Woohoo! Ah, well. Should I check the Crescent Nebula? Where's the Book of Planix? I don't know. Where's Irun? Maybe I should look it up. Let's just go check this out. Sorry, I bumped the microphone. Okay. Let's see. Lusarm. Is there any other? I don't want to scan for Dr. Ganau. Not yet. It's not the name of a planet, is it? Thale. Ilium? It's a classic garden world, an ancient plot between the Terminus system and the Asari Republics to abet this trade. The normally stringent custom laws of council space on product safety, prescribed materials, and safety and trafficking are relaxed. The world is hot and massive. Ground settlement is only possible at the higher polar latitudes, and in more equatorial locations, population is housed in arcology skyscrapers to escape the heat of the resistance. Heat of the surface, sorry. Reaper forces met a surprising amount of resistance at Ilium. Its leaders were paranoid about keeping their fortunes and were influential in both Terminus and Citadel space. They acquired a large defense fleet and a high number of fission weapons, and in the brief space battle, used them on the Reaper's fleet's troops rather than transports, rather than their near impervious capital ships. As a result, the inevitable ground invasion has been slowed to a crawl as the Reapers manufacture more troops. Yuck.
I found something.
I wanted to scan it. I'm pretty sure I would find something here. I wonder what I'm gonna find. Liquid assets. I got a lost and found achievement. What's a liquid asset? I don't understand. Like water? Did I find water? Well, nobody got mad at— oh, I had to freaking jinx it. Barrigale. Wow, cool. While not a classical hothouse world like Venus, Barrigale is scarcely more hospitable. In addition to being closest to the star Tassala, its core contains many radioactives and other heavy elements. These increase the heat of the planets and drives volcanism. Crosses too regular for plate tectonics to function, and the planet will go through cycles in which pressure builds to massive supervolcanic eruption. These spew ejecta over thousands of kilometers, leaving caldera 100 kilometers across and spewing of molten material that repave entire continents. The last such event was 812,000 years ago. The current rate of outgassing from volcanic hotspots suggests another will occur within the next 10 millennia. That's not a lot. Seems almost tame. Nearly inert with no active volcanoes or Putitanas. Most dramatic event in the last million years was the founding of the Asari Aerostat research platform Alviusic in 2029 or 2092, which fell after being holed by an improbably unlucky meteor. Most of the crew successfully reached escape capsules, but 6 were lost. The crust wreck on the platform now lies on the Creussite Plain in the southern hemisphere. I kind of want to scan it. Ilium. That guy wanted to go to the blue sands of Ilium. Ooh, we can see the rings. The complex system has rings dating it's unstable, dating back only a few million years. It thought to be the shattered remains of a comet. Ooh. Ah! Ah! Shh, Reapers, don't get mad. Yay! Okay, that was actually helpful. Shh, Reapers, be quiet. Service monitors shut out the big market and Theia gateway system are attempting to develop a local helium fuel and mining infrastructure to service Ilium. The leading investor is the human corporation Edfell Ashland Energy. Their efforts have been hampered by the extra legal. Oh, I remember this. I remember reading about this like forever ago. All right, let's Oh, I found all the assets here. Okay. So the Reapers are mad over there. I'm just gonna go look in this system and see. If we can find an Irun or whatever. Zedek. Ori, Inu, Jantan. Boop, boop, boop. Ah! What's this? Ring of protoplanetary reticles. He's not enough to instigate true melting as occurs in a plant's formation. So carbonaceous asteroids such as Baal retain a primitive makeup. Baal is yet to be exploited, so the Reapers appear to have known it. Probes suggested it's high in chondrites and trollii.
Signal confirmed.
Yay! Credits. Cool. Didn't make Reapers mad. What? Oh. I really don't want to scan. Oh. Oh, good. Oh, hey, that actually pretty much tops me out. Excellent. Oh, see, that screws me up. That sound is the same. Well, yeah, that was Baal. I don't think I'm going to worry about anymore. It's a cool looking star, though. It's kind of big, and that gas giant's huge. Close orbiting Pegasus gas giant, orbiting the star Lucerne at high velocity, heated to over temperatures of 1,000 degrees. Announced its orbit has revealed a core of heavy elements with a mass double that of the planet's hydrogen helium atmosphere. Should I just scan while I'm here, I guess? It's a parched wasteland, water's long since boiled away. Excuse me. So there are some things here. Yep, okay. If I find that guy, I'm gonna be so peeved. Because I don't want to find him right now. If I find some survivors, that'd be nice. Okay. Yes!
Garneau is not located in this system.
Wee-hoo! Alright, let's go back. I'm doing a pretty good job at keeping the Reapers at bay. I don't know where to find this Book of Plenix, though. That's really screwing with me. So check that out. Should I try Trike? There's a Cerberus lab over here that I'm apparently supposed to go look at. Let's check out the Minos Wasteland. Sounds like an interesting place if nothing else. Pizza is a combination of features that make that's a cool looking planet. Make terraforming a possibility. The rights of the planet have been tied up in Citadel Council for the past 9 years. The running joke is that by the time the council finally gives the go-ahead to colonize the planet, Pietis will have evolved a life of its own. Home to comfortable temperatures and a mild atmosphere of mostly nitrogen and argon, Pietis could be habitable with the addition of oxygen-producing cyanobacteria. Its crust is high in silicates and carbon, allowing for easy fabrication of construction materials. Civilian travel is not advised because a bunch of unsavory people go there. Aquitas. Who does the system belong to? The famous Iron Canyons has a reddish iron oxide dust covering much of its hematite covering much of its surface, and significant blue cobalt deposits that freckle the terrain. Interesting. Terrain explorers have discovered hot springs in the polar ice caps heated by magma in the planet's crust, and a strange combination of science and hucksterism. What does that mean? Hucksterism. A small facility exports water from these springs, which is bottled and sold as having medicinal properties. The funds are then used to maintain a research station which has discovered some fossil evidence that Aquitas once harbored microscopic life based on deoxyribonucleic acids in these springs. I'm gonna get it eventually. It's a tiny little system for pressure cooking planet with a thick nitrogen atmosphere. It's largely ignored by the electric community. Probes have revealed a crust of nickel and scorched carbon, both of which can be found elsewhere for less effort.
I found something.
Oh man, stuff. Whoa, 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 whoa. The Reapers were really concerned that I found this place. Credits. Awesome. Not worth it. Come on, quick. Quick, 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 quick. Ah! Fuel! Yay! 100% of the assets. So I can't... Oh, okay. Just Reapers, who are really sensitive about this system, apparently. Oh, wow. That was it? Aww. I wanna find the thing. And the Volus live over there. Hang on. Let me see if I can see any more clues. I did get that. Irun. Recover it from Irun and bring it to him. Where is Irun? You would think it would be in the Volus homeworld. I guess I haven't found... I don't think I found the Volus homeworld. Actually. Well, what did they call this one? The Shrike. Crescent Nebula. Ishmar. Minos. Okay. Let's give this one a try. I don't think I'm gonna do the Cerberus lab yet, but Skipsosis. Crick. Darwin. Franklin. Oh, this is a human system. Watson. Wallace. Pauling. Kimowitz. Interesting. Crick. What's Crick about? Numerous spectacular geyser to be seen from orbit, Crick is a rock planet with expansive frozen oceans. Though it is within the pressure and temperature and pressure range for human habitation, its thick atmosphere is largely carbon dioxide and monoxide, making breathing suits or environmental masks. Breathing masks or environmental suits mandatory. The most abundant resource for exploitation are potassium salts found in seabeds, which makes a good price on terraforming worlds. Salt's a precious commodity. Commodity. Okay, now. Well, I guess I'll head back to the Citadel and check off a couple of these quests that I've done. That's strange. I wonder, maybe I'll have to look it up. To see where it's at, but I know I can drop off a couple of things. Oh, I hope that was the Alliance docs. I started pressing buttons. I don't want to go to Dr. Bryson's lab. Well, I'm down to 2 systems, though, for,
You're cleared to dock, Normandy.
Yeah, boy.
Do you need ground transport?
The guys in... the Turians in Purgatory.
We'll have a cab ready for you.
Maybe I shouldn't just announce that. Oh, hey, I'm going to Purgatory, guys. I'm going to that bar, club. Please get ground transport for me. Yeah, I'd appreciate it. Shore leave, you know. I don't know, maybe maybe Cortez will be at the memorial wall this time. Okay. I would open the door.
I'm not going to be able to put up with this assignment much longer.
I hear you. The way people in there keep acting like nothing's going on.
No, that's just them coping with the war. It's the bottom feeders that are getting to me. Profiteering on the lives the war is destroying. It's sick.
It's just business as usual as far as they're concerned. But for some, it's even more business than usual.
I hate that they're getting away with this. And we just sit here doing nothing while people on Palaven are dying.
We could leave, quit CSEC, go to Palaven to help with the war effort, find your family.
You... spirits... you do that?
We're partners, aren't we? Of course I would.
You guys should. I mean, having good soldiers here is going to be a necessity soon, I'm pretty sure, but... man, I don't think anybody would blame you.
Didn't think I was making it off Benny.
No, neither did I.
You lowlifes have anything else to say?
They had us. If he hadn't drawn their fire, well...
Okay. Whoa, they look completely different. I guess I read online that they do range from like a light blue to a kind of a purplish color that Asari do.
Why are the guys weirded out? Do they think I'm gonna want guys dancing? Because I'm fine with Asari.
No, they're...
This is so awkward.
I taught on Ilium. She starts out dressed as a commando, but by the end... Well, I never looked at a shotgun the same way again.
No, it's because you're a woman.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Well, don't get all mad, girl. If you don't realize that, you're a little bit off in the head. I think just a tiny bit. You gotta recognize your surroundings. That guy's like, no, I'm trying to talk to you. Stop dancing. I have something serious to tell you. What's this dancer doing? Just standing here, just chatting on break. Oh, good.
Commander Shepard, maybe I can help. The banner of the 1st Regiment is waiting for you at Bay D-24.
The banner?
Cool.
Commander Shepard, I owe you a drink. Thank you. We'll hold that banner proudly as we take our homeworld back from these bastards.
You better get on your ship, because standing around at the bar isn't going to be very helpful. Anything interesting to say?
Thanks for the drink.
I don't think... Who else did it? What other information did I have? I have the... That's at the embassy. Okay. I have that. That's in the hospital. I don't have that. I don't think. Maybe I should check and see if I do. Improved power grid. Pretty sure I don't have any of these. That's kind of lame that it doesn't tell you which ones you have. Like before, they'd be like, they would update it. They would update the mission, be like, oh, now that you have it, take it back to the guy. But now it's like, I think I've got it. Blurb. That guy's like he's peeing. Gee, oh, he's just waiting for the train. You know, I live in a 21st century.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select the
Citadel Embassy. Let's get that Volus one done. The Shrike, anyway. Strike? Is it Strike? Abyssal? Shrike. Shrike. I think it's Shrike. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Now
Over
arriving at the city of
here.
Embassy.
I think I recovered the obelisk you mentioned from the Shrike Abyssal. It's waiting in Bay D-24.
Really? Thank you, Earth Clan. Were your people involved in a secret construction project of some sort? I am certain this obelisk would help.
Dankeschön.
Thank you again, Earth Clan. Our military strength is minimal, but we are proud to help as we can.
Awesome. Thank you. Do you have anything to tell me? No? I don't want to go look at this one, but...
Hello, dear. Perhaps you can help me.
Start over.
I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual with his...
Yeah, it started over. I don't have to go anywhere else, I don't think. On here.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Yes, the Memorial Hospital. Oh, I saw a bird. I just saw a bird. I see another bird. I mean, I've seen pigeons down in the preceding comments, but I kind of assumed their wings would be clipped so they wouldn't be plastered against the screens, the front windows of these flying cars.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
I gotta go talk to him. It would just feel rude otherwise.
Coming by again, Shepard? I'm flattered.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
I think of us often, Siha, but we always knew it would come to an end. Live well in the time you have. Perhaps we will see each other again.
I miss, like, hearing his voice, like, on mission, you know? Like, it was reassuring, like, while we're out there, he'd, like, say his little, like, 3, like, one-liners.
We tried to run again, but we were blocked. And the farm girl? Her leg was broken, bleeding bad. I knocked down a wall in a barn with a big warp field. I was so proud of that. And we hid.
They must have searched for you.
I'm an Asari huntress. No damn husk is gonna find me unless I let it.
But the farm girl who was with you?
Her leg was broken. She was whimpering, and in the eye I saw her through a hole in the boards. She was coming closer with those dead black eyes. And Hillary, the farm girl. She couldn't stop crying.
Oh,
They were gonna hear.
What did you do?
What do you think?
She killed her. I've heard at least one story, I think when I was younger, of a woman who smothered her baby when, like, I don't know if it was a movie, maybe it was a movie, I was really young, but what the heck? Of a woman who smothered her baby trying to keep it quiet from dingoes that were coming after him. They were like out in the middle of nowhere. It's like, it's that survival instinct, and you're trying to keep them safe too, and it conflicts, and you just kind of crash, I think. That sucks. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here really quick. With that, you know, happy note over there. We're gonna give the biotics away, and then we're going to... I don't think there's anything else on the Citadel at this point. And then maybe we'll go to Tachanka. And I need to talk to Wix too. Anyway, I need to keep track of what I'm doing. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Throw it a like if you want. Or subscribe if you want to see more from me. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks!